Hello everyone. Right, so I would like to talk you through the new Baba collection that we will be launching on Friday. I know it really helps, obviously, that if you can actually see something in the flesh rather than just flat on a website. So I think I'll see how this one goes, and then we'll try and do it a bit more with future collections as well. Obviously they're often quite rushed, so it might not be possible beforehand. But yeah, let's get to it and show you it bit by bit. I want to tell you two things first. One, everything goes up to 164, apart from baby stuff, obviously. But what I am finding is some stuff, a bit like any other brand really, some stuff is sizing up small, some is sizing up a little bit big. But I will tell you about those as we work through. So starting off with the dinky stuff. So first up, you can see I'm holding that upright. So these are little worker dungarees. Check out the little retro pocket. And then to go underneath, we've got the kind of kimono style. And then I'm going to put that up close so you can see the rainbow check, because it's so cool. And that is going to look wicked as an outfit. Really cool. Everything is organic, by the way. The knitwear is the only thing not organic at the moment, but I believe they're working on it. Next up, what have we got? So we've got, let me show you this together first, because I love this together. This is called the Beatrice Sweat. So it has a little gather on the waist, not gather but as such, but more like a little waistband. So it doesn't gather in like that, but it just kind of sits on the waist quite nicely. And I've taken a few pictures of my own daughter wearing this. So if you head stories or Facebook page later, then they'll be on there. Also little cuffs. And then this one in particular, I would say, is coming up kind of true to size. My daughter is a 152, but is wearing 164, but I think the size down was also fine on her. I say 152, she's 152 Alba, but yeah, in most of this she's been wearing 164, but this was fine in a 152. But I love that little gathered bottom. And then here we have, in the same print as that little kimono check top I showed you, are culotte pants. Now these are awesome on. And again, I've got a picture of my own daughter wearing these. These look super cool on and really hang nice. And this is, it's like a really thick cotton, quite a thick cotton jersey. And I'm going to show you the inside as well. You can see that. Pockets as well, because we all love pockets. And I just think them together, they look super cool. Some docks maybe, flip-flops in summer. And then there is another version. Oh, actually, I should point out that this is velvet. So let's give you a little close-up. It's lush. You can see that. It's really soft. And then there is a slightly different version of this, and I don't usually go for similar things like this, but I think it gave it a nice unisex edge. So I think perhaps the other one, maybe, I don't know, maybe a bit more girly, I don't know, but I think both are unisex really. But I love the little studs on that, on the edge. But standard ribbing on the edge for that one. And we also have the pocket pants, my favourite, the flares. So we've got two styles. So the green, kind of racing green, bottle green? No, racing green, isn't it? They all have tie waist, adjustable waist, so it's drawstring, little pockets, love the little pockets. And these I'm finding, so the waist on my 152 Alba daughter, the 152 was fine on her, but they were exceptionally short. And the 164, I would say, are still a little bit short, but it still looks really cool. So again, I'll be showing some pictures of those on stories and on Facebook later, or perhaps with this video. But they are amazing. I mean, just check those. See them down the front, and they look awesome on. So one of my favourite pieces of this collection. We all know how hard it is to find cool boy stuff. I mean, look at that. And again, I've already posted some pictures of this, but those little studs, it's amazing. Really cool shirt. And looks wicked with lots of bottoms. So I mean, you could go that or that. I actually think it will also look awesome with some brown Alba bottoms. Yeah, I'll do some pairings at some point. Next up, we have another version of this shirt. If you notice, they're not quite 70s collars, but they are very big collars. So cool. And this is just a funky kind of retro, just out there. Yeah, dare I say the C word, but you know, looking for a smart shirt this season, that is the one. Next up, we have the two variations on this top, and this is why you need to be showing things in the flesh. So flat lay, you know, these look average, they look okay. Really, I love the trim on there, simple, classic, retro, very vintage style. But also, just going to show you, these are perfect for autumn and winter because it's soft sweatshirt material and it's gorgeous. They're going to be really warm. It's like a fleece. Yeah, love those. Classic, simple, go with everything. And of course, you obviously know we love a hoodie, and when it comes to velvet or velour, oh my days. So yeah, and again, I found these to come up quite small. The 152 on my daughter was a little bit small. It would have been just a really slim fit, you know, but 164 was you know, how it should be, a kind of nice loose fit. And I would say generally, apart from those two velvet tops that I mentioned, these two, which I would say relatively true to size, I think personally I would say size up in the other tops. So let's say, you know, you're usually a 146 in Alba in a long sleeve top, I would go 152, and definitely in these, because yeah, again, I've got pictures of my daughter in this, which will go up at the same time. But yeah, 152 was too small for her, definitely a 164. So yeah, as a general rule, I'm going to say size up on most things. And then the last thing I want to show, oh no, actually we've got a couple more bits. This is what kind of sucked me in, this little vintage style knitwear. This is adorable. Now, there are already some pictures of this on Instagram from the lovely Jane. She's been taking some photos for me. But yeah, they're really, I thought they were going to be like a thin knit, but actually it's quite chunky. I don't know if you can see that. So they are quite lumpy and very, very warm, I imagine. Obviously the question always asked is, will I fit into it? And I'm small. I don't always want to fit into the small things. Some things I like loose. Some things are like a slim retro fit, but I've got this one ready just to show you. So let me quickly dive in and show you. So this is 164, but age 14 it says. So I couldn't decide whether to do this sitting down or standing up, but I think feeling like I should have done it standing up now. Let's go down here. So you can see it actually fits me fine. Let's just do it up. Yeah, it's not pulling or anything. It's just, yeah, not big and baggy on me, just like a nice, and it does feel really warm actually, really warm. So yeah, that's the knitwear. Oops. Got my hair in the cardigan. And then a couple of last things I'm going to show you. Obviously, if there's knee highs involved, we're there. So we've got funky kind of like a bit hard getting the light right here. Like a mustard, yeah, a dark mustard I would describe those as. As you can see, a lighter mustard for the tops and the toes. And then these ones I should show are like a ribbed. And then we've got the brown ones, which have this really cool, it's almost like, remember the gravy line you had for tights in the 60s? It's a bit like that. Yeah, but it's down the sides. So yeah, that looks really cool. And then last of all, some tights. Now originally these to go with the pinnies, which haven't come, but not to worry, we've got lots of other things. So they are a brown, and they're kind of, I don't know if you can see that, it's like a diamond pattern. Yeah, with toes. Now somebody has asked me whether there is much give in these, so I'm just going to open these and take them out, and let's have a look. So let's have a look. So yeah, there's a decent amount of give. There's yeah, I would say real decent amount of give in those. So there you go. So that's our first Bubba collection. I hope you like it. I hope you found this useful. I'll do it again if you have. Might not always be before a launch, given that sometimes collections arrive a day before. But yeah, that's it for now. And obviously hit us with any questions in the comments, and I'll come back as soon as I can. See you later.